Today we'll take a look at the cost accounting module and its various interfaces to all other modules in the system. To get to cost accounting from the quickest menu, you can use other menus to get there. For instance, the main menu or the functional menu or any of the others. Just highlight the and press. We'll follow through an entry all the way out to its various other modules. So let's create an entry, and we'll say this is a sign type project. Just type in SIG for sign, and this entry will be made, we'll say on 11/15/2010. The sign we're going to work on here is S001-S06. So if you enter that, this is a specific sign that's on Anderson Road. And the task type we're working on will be a sign type. And now you set up your tasks to however you want to break out your work. We can say this is a sign work that's sign on asphalt. And the employee that's working on it will say is this gentleman, and he put in 1 hour. In order to do that, he had to operate or to go out in the Ford F-150 pickup, and it was 22 miles out and back from the sign, 33 cents per mile. And the material he applied was we'll say here nuts, washers, and whatnot. And this would then give us a cost record entered against that sign. We'll reopen it here. The cost for that particular operation, put a lock nut on the sign, was $20. His time is the equipment time and the cost of material. So you enter that in cost accounting. We'll close this. Now we'll go down to that particular sign and look at it. We'll enter the S001-S06 and press enter, and then go to the maintenance history, and we'll see his sign charge in here for the time that he put in to go to install and the lock washers. So that accumulates on this. We spent $310 total maintaining this sign, 134 labor, 108 material, and equipment costs of $67.06. If you have the latitude and longitude of that sign, then you can Google it to go out to take a look at the sign as far as on GIS or on Google GIS. We'll go back to cost accounting. And to find that particular record, the easiest way is to enter the sign they were working on, and then you'll see all the records that you've entered that were attributed to that sign. And that particular one was one entered on 11/15. So as you use cost accounting, you enter the project you want to make your charge against, the record to be charged against or charged into, the date, the road or street it's on, or if it's a bridge or a culvert or a sign or any other assets. That's what assigns that cost to that particular asset you maintain. Then you add the employee, the hours, could be regular hours or overtime hours, equipment that's used, and the time it's used, and then the material cost. And that's what charges the cost through to any asset. You can follow an asset through, go to bridges, culverts, or we'll take a look here at all assets. And that particular sign was on Anderson Road, so we'll double click on Anderson Road, and then we can see all the culverts that are on that road, all the signs that are on that road, all the bridges, or any other assets that might be on that road. So we'll go back to the signs, and that particular one we are looking at was the S001-S06 sign. It's a W1 1R. That's a right turn or right corner sign. And this is the replacement cost of the next inspection set up. We see our maintenance history here, and the other attributes of the sign that we're tracking. You can Google it from there also. Now,